There are so many locations to visit and learn about the cutest and most appealing creatures that call our planet home, from cute pandas to cuddly koalas. They are everywhere, whether you enjoy the outdoors, animals, or just a good dose of sweetness. Prepare to be amazed and mesmerized by the cutest animals that can walk, crawl, swim, and fly on Earth. Welcome to the channel, subscribe and let's dive in. Numerous nations now promote ethical journeys into untamed terrain to discover the allure of seeing wildlife foraging, sleeping, and playing. The following list shows the top locations to find the world's prettiest animals and how inhabitants support conservation efforts to guarantee the cute flora has a long-term future. Tarsius Tarsier. Only the primary and secondary forests of a few Indonesian islands are home to the Tarsius Tarsier. As the smallest known primate, they are distinguished by their silky coats, little spherical bodies, and scaly tails. Being nocturnal, they are most active at dusk, when they scour the forest for locations to forage and, occasionally, sing their way back to the nesting areas. With its white sand beaches, Selayar Island is a tropical paradise, but it also has lush rainforest vegetation, which is home to the active tarsiers in the larger Taka Bonerate National Park. Little blue penguin. The New Zealand small blue penguins are a sight to behold, full of beauty and charm. They are the smallest kind of penguin and arrive to the shore at dusk to burrow into the sand. They are named for both their blue or gray irises and blue backs. You can discover the largest population of little blue penguins at Pohata Marine Reserve. Together with other common marine species like albatrosses, orcas, and HECTOR'S dolphins, they live along the stunning beach. Kiwi. The kiwi is the moniker given to inhabitants of the islands and the national bird of New Zealand. The intriguing North and South Islands' natural components have molded a variety of extraordinary creatures, including the bird. The flightless bird typically shouts through the woods at dawn and night with piercing sounds because it is a nocturnal creature. In general, they adapt to the varied terrain across the nation by feeding on worms, berries, and seeds. After dusk, Stewart Island is regarded as a kiwi spotting paradise because the stillness of the evenings and the island's vast terrain make it easy to see the birds feeding. Platypus. Being exceedingly secretive and rare, the platypus is a symbol of Australia. They are native to Australia and Tasmania, where they actively forage, lay eggs, and build nests that exhibit their well-known mammalian and avian traits. Its rubbery bills, webbed feet, fur, and capacity to secrete milk and lay eggs are well-known characteristics. They frequently live alone and eat insects, crustaceans, and mollusks. Despite being protected all over Australia, they are nonetheless under risk from the deterioration of their native habitats in Tasmania and along Australia's east coast. Sugar glider. The thick woods and tropical landscape of eastern Australia are home to the sugar glider. It is a nocturnal marsupial that eats insects, birds, and nectar to satisfy its sweet craving. It can glide across 300-foot wide gaps in the trees because it is small and agile. The sugar glider, which gives validity to its name, may be found residing in tree hollows where it hunts for tree sap or pollen to sate its insatiable sweet appetite. Always have a qualified guide with you when searching for sugar gliders in the field, and heed their instructions on how to track, detect, and respect the area's distinctive ecosystems. Iberian lynx. Instinctive and adorable, the Iberian lynx is. Its food mostly consists of European rabbits, making it one of the most spectacular views in the nation. It resembles a cheetah or a leopard thanks to its tawny to brilliant yellow fur and distinctive spots, but its long whiskers and furry ears set it apart from its wild cat relatives. Iberian lynx populations have been hampered by overhunting, poaching, and dwindling natural habitats. As a result, tourists to Spain can learn about the country's conservation efforts while touring the peninsula and its wild interior in search of the Iberian lynx. HECTOR'S dolphin. The HECTOR'S dolphin, the smallest type of dolphin, is one of the lovely and adorable marine mammals and creatures that call New Zealand's waters home. The world's rarest marine dolphins, these diminutive yet beautiful swimmers are frequently seen in the Akaroa harbor in the vicinity of Christchurch. They rank among the loveliest aquatic animals in New Zealand thanks to their distinctive face markings, stocky bodies, and trademark rounded fins, and you'll enjoy seeing them in the glistening waters along the shores of Akaroa. Emperor penguins. Baby emperor penguins huddling together in the immense expanse of snow and sporadic projecting rocks in Antarctica is the perfect way to cap an incredible journey there. The famous Antarctic penguins give birth to babies and establish a creche in November. In order to stay warm, teenagers must congregate while their parents look for food. Emperor penguins are in danger because human activity is rapidly altering their natural habitat, such as by lowering breeding grounds owing to warming temperatures and severely limiting their food sources due to overfishing. A remarkable and instructive experience is seeing them. Meerkat. Catching a glimpse of the intriguing, enigmatic meerkat is a wonderful addition to any trip to South Africa, Botswana, and Namibia. They congregate in gangs or mobs of 20 to 50 and inhabit the Kalahari and Namib deserts. They frequently occupy the abandoned burrows of other, smaller animals. They are watchful and constantly on the lookout for impending danger, barking to ward off any potential threats. They are intelligent, slightly aggressive, and primarily consume insects. It is a tremendous delight to observe them in their natural environment, standing at attention and well positioned for any photo opportunity. Orangutan. Tanjung Puting National Park in Borneo is renowned for its untamed wilderness, enigmatic landscapes, and preservation of the natural habitat that the interesting orangutan calls home. Along with living in grasslands, cultivated fields, and gardens, the endangered creatures build their nests at altitudes of about 3,000 feet. Teenagers are active all day long, but the morning when the troops eat is when they act the wildest. To understand more about them, visit a rescue facility or go on a walk into Borneo's wilderness. Giant pandas. For the benefit of future generations, the revered giant panda of China is being saved as a national emblem and a piece of wildlife heritage. In order to preserve the declining wild panda population, nurseries and research facilities are spread throughout China. In particular, the Bifengxia giant panda base is a breeding and research facility in the province of Sichuan. It gives volunteers, under supervision, a unique opportunity to get up close and personal with them as caregivers and to embrace the center's expanding role in the giant panda's future survival. Koala. Australia's national animal, the koala, is known for cuddling up to eucalyptus trees and eating the leaves as you journey through Queensland's Lone Pine Sanctuary. Animal lovers who want to see marsupials in their natural habitat, sleeping up to 22 hours each day, have flocked to them because of their fluffy coats and perplexed expressions. By implementing improvements to our own environs to save native wildlife's natural habitats, visitors to the koala sanctuary are given the opportunity to interact with animals and gain a deeper understanding of the significance of sustainable living. Pygmy marmoset. Cloud forests, Andean grasslands, and lowland rainforests are just a few of the ecosystems that make up the larger protected area of Manu National Park. The name of one of the world's tiniest primates, the pygmy marmoset monkey, immediately suggests its size. They can conceal themselves from lurking predators thanks to their diminutive size in the branches and canopy of quassia trees. In order to show you the true scope of the marmoset's dimensions in comparison to the magnificent breadth of the surrounding lowland rainforest, trained guides will assist you in luring marmoset troops out of hiding as you travel through Peru. Sloth. In reference to the animal, the word sloth is a synonym for lazy, and it describes its sluggish movements and dozy eyes. Their sluggish behavior keeps them well concealed in the rainforest canopy, where they find safety from raptors like harpy eagles and jaguars. You might see one or a group of sloths lounging in the trees because Costa Rica has one of the largest accessible sloth populations in the world. The reserve security safeguards the sloths and other fascinating creatures that are renowned for settling in Monteverde's distinctive ecology. These creatures just encompass the cuteness scale. There are even larger animals considered to be cute enough to snuggle to death. Metaphorically, of course, for example, the gorilla. Every animal has a cute, playful nature and is entitled to the notion of being cute. Which animal will you hug? Thank you for watching.